It's a great Southern California afternoon in San Diego. The Dodgers meet the Padres. Next on the show. Clear skies over Petco Park in San Diego. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers. As the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against the big fella you see right there, the hard-throwing right-hander Andrew Cashner. Yasiel Puig will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
Look out, he's trying to run. Hey, let her fly right here. Ooh, hey, drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And not in time as Ethier's in there with a stolen base.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
One out and a runner on second base. Ethier leads off a second. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. For Ethier, his first bag of the year here in the early going.
Hey, force that one here. Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
Let her rip.
And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, he had the count in his favor, 3-1, and then got a little too over anxious at the plate. You see, he winds up chasing 2 pitches out of the zone, either of which could have easily been ball 4.
Yasiel Puig will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Let's go right here. Hey, plays it first. Here we go, right now, fellas.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Hey, make it yours. Hey, come on now.
Swing and a high chopper. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Will Venable makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's Beckett's 2-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And Venable chugs all the way into third with a triple.
Well, these deep dimensions here at Petco are depth for power hitters, but if you get a gap hitter with some speed, you're going to get your share of triples, and he checks in here with 3 bases.
Yasiel Puig will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Hey, nice and patient. 8 yards. Hey, nobody away. Here we go.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, come on now. One time.
Shut them down
Right here.
now! Shut them down!
Here we go, guys.
Hey, play for one now.
Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys, and obviously no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Come on, Tier. Hey, see it, tried it. Let's go, big dog. Welcome back. Go one here.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go.
Shut it down right here!
Hey, let's go right here.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Hey, let's make a plan. Hold it right here. Let's go.
Swing, strike 2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again.
Hey, guys, here we go. We gotta hold it.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Hold on right there.
Yeah, it's not too often that you see a runner on second fail to score on a double. I think he had to hold up a little here to see if that ball was going to be caught, and by the time he got moving, the ball was already on its way back into the infield.
Now here comes Bud Black up out of the Friars dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Nick Vincent is going to have his work cut out for him here.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Adrian Gonzalez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Go, you got this. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there.
All right, Bobby.
Come on, baby. See it. Roger. Let's go. Looking back. Go on here.
Here's the full count offering. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Got him.
It's pretty clear they weren't pitching around him there. Even though he's a big-time run producer, they came right at him, and he couldn't drive either one of those guys in.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in. He doubled his last time. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Time, right now. Come on, guys. Go, guys.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, third baseman, Juan Uribe.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And standing in now, Juan Uribe.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. There you go. Let it go. Hey, be patient. Be patient. Get yours.
Uribe awaits the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Hey, just you and him. Damn yourself. Come on now. Roll it up.
Hit hard toward the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, you know, they're scoring this one a base hit, but I'm not so sure I agree with that. Here it is again. Really not that tough a play, and you probably should have been able to get 2 on this play, but instead, it skips right by him. And if they're passing out hits like that, give me a bat.
Yasiel Puig will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Yasiel Puig.
Hey, you can do it. No one bet.
Here's the first offering.
See it. Drive it. Let's go.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Oh, shit. Here we go, boys.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Hey, be patient.
This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
Yasiel Puig will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
All right, here we go. Plays at 1 now. Get ahead. Stay ahead.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Come on, baby. Give me a pitch. Right now. Here we go, guys.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Make it yours.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They trail here 4-1. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without